Howdy, folks. It is about 5 in the afternoon, and I got tired of sitting around my house doing stuff, so I decided to walk out the back of my house and head up to the neighbor's pond, and I'm going to see if I can catch any bass while I'm down here. It's been a little bit since I've fished up here. Everything's overgrown, but the water's gone down a bit from all the immense rains we've had. So hopefully I'll have some good shoreline access and hopefully find some good bass. All right, here we are at the pond. As you can see, it has a lot of lily pads. They pretty much cover all that area. They skirt most of the outsides. A little bit less on this edge, and I got a little bit of shore access here. So I'm just gonna be throwing this little jig, and I'm gonna try to drop it right on the edge of the lilies. Hopefully something will come out and get it. Using my green rod today, which I don't use very much. It's a older style GX2 that had kind of a limited run, I think. I don't really see them anymore, but it's a 5'6" medium. I've got, I think, a 30-pound braid on this thing, which is why I chose it for this, because I can get in and out of these lilies all right. Now let's see if I can cast this lure far enough to get to the lilies. That'll be the trick. We're just right up here by the shore. I wonder if there's any of these close ones right here. Ugh. One thing I don't like about these hook holders is sometimes your line gets tangled on them and does weird stuff. Let's try over here. Oh, yeah, there was one. Got him. Oh, he came off. Okay, well, that was fairly quick. He felt like he had a good little fight to him. Well, now I'm in the tree. Again, that's why we got this heavy braid on here. I don't know if I've got a mono leader on there. There we go. Oh man, ripped my plastic off. Damn you, tree. I am also getting tore up by bugs out here. I need to remember bug spray is a thing. I even have some in home. Didn't have any more of those, that exact same creature bait, but I did have this nice green and blue crawdad, so it should do just fine. There we go. Not a very big one. It is bass. Hungry fella. There we go. First fish landed. Not very big, but he took it. And I'll take that. That's a good spot. There you go, buddy. Nowhere near as big as that first one we hooked into, but you know, you gotta take what you can get. There we go. Another feisty little guy. I think you're even smaller than the last one. Wow. It's good though. I mean, he still looks healthy. They don't, the two that I've seen so far don't look stunted, which is good. And then I did fight one nice sized one. So overall, I'd say the ponds so far seems like it's doing pretty well and being healthy. But I just flick it right over kind of by these overhanging bushes a bit. There we go. Another one. Alright, alright. About the same size. That's okay. Another nice looking one. Ugh, these dang bass. They really rip your plastics up. This will still work, but he's got a good knock sideways on him. There we go. Just saw my line getting tight all on its own. Figured something grabbed it the second it hit the water. Oh yeah, this is a much better bet. Ooh, jumpy boy. Come on. Contain over there. Ooh, this way, please. There's a nice fish. Acrobatic and energetic. There we go. Oh, you got it in your tongue. That's not a fun place. Get my pliers out here to help you out a little. There we go. Oh yeah, you're okay. Look at that fish. That one deserves a picture. There we go. Now to make folks jealous, nicely release it. There we go. All right, that's what I was hoping to see. It sticks. It always sticks one way or another. Well, this seems like a poor choice. However, I think I can walk out onto that log and make casts around in here. There we go. Onto the log. Just gotta hold my balance. Log seems stable enough. Man, this is thick. But nice behind, like all this. There's gotta be a ton of fish in this area. Getting them out of this area will be a challenge probably. Man, holding my balance is already tiring my leg out here. Well, this wasn't a great choice either. gonna go back around to where we started and work the other way, I think. Alright. We're gonna continue around to the other half of the pond. We're not having the greatest luck so far. I got some little dinks and one good one, but I can't seem to find more good ones. I know that right through here is super shallow. I don't know if it'd be any good. I mean, if they're up bedding, I guess it might be worth trying to throw into, but not exactly a lot of holes to get my lure down in there. There's this little peninsula here. It kind of separates two sides of the pond. Something's moving around over there. See, like, this is like all I got. I mean, it's deep enough there could be fish in it, but can't really drop a lure in there very well. At least, like, not this super light little thing. So we'll try over here. Got a little bit of space to try to land fish. Go over by the lilies, bring it back into some lilies. Seems like a good plan to me. Huh. Alright, well, looks like over here's not working out too great either. There we go, finally, another fish. Did it come off? He did come off. Dang it! I had to reposition myself to kind of get around these bushes here because he was running that way and came off. I guess I didn't set the hook all that well. Well, not the most productive time. I was out here about an hour. I started off with a big bite that got off, and then I caught a bunch of little dinks, and then I caught a pretty good one. And then I got nothing until like an hour later. At the very other side of the pond, I got one little bite that came off. So, I don't know. My thought is that maybe the bass are on beds. Clearly, I can't see beds in this murky water from the shore. But that would mean that they're not like waiting around trying to ambush stuff as much. They're just kind of hanging out. And unless I just drop it right on their head, they're probably not going to give a damn as long as I'm not in their bed. So, nah, whatever. It was fun enough. It was nice to get out of the house for a little bit. Now I'm all sweaty. Probably got covered in ticks falling through all this. So I'm going to go take a shower, and I'll catch y'all next time.